What's going on, everybody? I'm back here on YouTube. Just finished working out. I'm out on my walk. Just testing out my new microphone because I'm gonna start doing some random content like this for you guys and for myself. Talk about music, engineering, life, anything. Um, you know, one of my guys that trying to learn from me engineering asked me a question the other day. He asked me, he said, "Man, why do people treat engineers so badly? Why is it that when he was in the session, people are getting upset with him?" And keep in mind, this is a beginner, somebody who doesn't really know how to move quickly yet, who's not really trained and really fully ready to handle certain levels of recording artists. So he said that, this guy almost pulled out a gun on him, because he just was so frustrated with him trying to engineer him, and he wasn't getting the sound right, or he wasn't moving fast enough, or wasn't doing what he wanted, what he asked him to do fast enough. And I hear this all the time. A lot of my clients come to me and say, "Man, I can't record with anybody else because this engineer's too slow, this engineer talks too much, this engineer doesn't care." That's the biggest thing, doesn't care. Or he just can't do what I'm asking him to do. And this is a big problem. But to answer his question, all in all, the reason why people treat engineers so badly is because there's multiple reasons, but number one is a service job, right? If you look at any other service job in life, in this life that we live in, people treat servers badly. You ever go with a bunch of people to a restaurant? Maybe you don't know some of them that well. You sit down and you hear them talk to the waiter or the waitress, and they're rude or disrespectful, or they kind of just have these expectations of they're supposed to be treated like royalty, or they're treating them like a peasant. Well, I think we've all experienced that, and some of these guys feel like just because you're a server or you're in a service job, you can get treated like however, like you're under the person's shoe, you know what I mean? And it sucks that the world is like that, because we're all human. But engineering is a service job just like any other job, so you're there to serve the client's needs at the end of the day. As much as it's fun, it's cool, it's doing music for a living, yeah, that's great, but you're there to serve somebody's needs. The second reason I would say is because these people in the industry that we're in have egos. And the funniest thing of them all is the people that aren't even big yet have egos. The people that are small, the people that are nobody even have egos sometimes. So sometimes it's hard to deal with these people. And unfortunately, when you're just starting out as an engineer, you have to deal with them, because you're gonna get bottom of the barrel people sometimes, especially in urban music, rap music, any music where they give off that energy of "I'm better than you," of degrading, of disrespect, any genre that gives off that type of vibe. These people you're more likely to meet people that are in that vibe, and that's what I unfortunately specialize in. But I've managed to work my way up higher so that I don't deal with those people anymore, because I've decided if somebody treats me like that, I'm just gonna walk out, because I don't have time for that. And I have enough clients that are willing to respect me and willing to know that I'm gonna always do my job to the best of my ability, and I'm always gonna respect them, so they better respect me. I don't really care who it is. I don't care if it's the biggest rapper, the biggest reggae artist, I don't care. You're gonna be respectful, I'm gonna respect you to the fullest and do my job to the best of my ability, right? So I know this is kind of a long video. This is my first little video, but I figured I'd answer that and kind of get that off my chest. Egos and service job. And I don't want to scare anybody and say that, you know, it's bad to be. I mean, it's just like any other service job. Like I said, you know, there's nothing wrong with being an engineer. It's just that you have to know what your value is, and you always have to, and this is a major key, especially if you're just starting out recording and being an engineer for other people. You have to be realistic about what level you're at. Don't get a client, don't charge above your level, right? If you want $50 an hour for being a recording engineer, you better be ready to be valued at that sort of money. If you're just starting out and you know nothing and you're just learning, like the person who asked me is just learning, just starting out. He's at the point where he should be doing stuff for free. So if you're just starting and you're not really sure what you're doing, and you need to take 20 minutes to find the key and the tempo of the song and set up the session, and if you're just not sure, do it for free for your friends for a little bit until you get used to it. And once you get comfortable and you're like, I could do this, then you start charging, and you start low. I don't know, $15 an hour, whatever you think, whatever. It depends on what level you're at, because at first, I know it may sound like a little to some of you, but you have to understand that you have to be on a certain level first. It's just to prepare you. It's not even about the money at that point. It's to prepare you to get good. And then you start charging the money that you deserve to be charged. I charge personally $75 to $100 an hour and up for me personally. And I had to work my way there from $10 an hour. And when I first started, I was doing it for $10. And this was 10 years ago, but I really leveled up in that whole period of time. When I was charging $10 an hour, I really learned how to make my system just impenetrable, you know what I mean? And that system is, of course, what I'm teaching everybody today. Of course, if you go to maroonrhythms.com, if you go to, you know, any of my socials, anything, you'll see the link where I give you a free training, and I sell my course as well, my online course. And I'm also starting to do in-person trainings right now, because some of the people that I've taught, really, their lives have really changed, and I think that's amazing. I mean, these guys, both of them were flying around the world now recording for all types of people, you know? So the system really works that I teach. So if you want to learn, check that out. But yeah, if you want to just continue to rock with me and be on my channel, definitely subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. Like I said, it's my first one. This is a long one, but I'm gonna be getting a lot of stuff off my chest, talking, connecting with people, reading your comments, answering your questions, anything you need. It's all about the community, and it's about, and this is therapy for me, honestly. So with that being said, this video is done. I'm out of here. I'll see you guys later. Peace.